Did you know that plants are the original solar panels, converting sunlight into energy long before humans ever thought of the idea? Imagine harnessing the sun's energy not through solar panels or complex machinery, but through a simple green leaf. That's right, the humble leaf and indeed all plant life has been mastering this skill for millions of years. Welcome to BioFun, the gateway to the awe-inspiring universe of biology. Today, we delve into the captivating realm of plant cells, an intricate world of adaptation, survival, and miracles waiting to be discovered. So prepare yourselves for an exciting journey into the green kingdom. Let's begin with the Parenchyma cells, the multitaskers of the plant world. Think of them as the Swiss Army knives of plants, adaptable and indispensable. Their primary role is to store water and nutrients, photosynthesis, protection, tissue repair, and replacement. Their unique adaptable structure, enabling them to carry out this task with remarkable efficiency. Moving on, we encounter the Collenchyma cells. They are the plant's elastic bands, stretching and contracting to accommodate growth while maintaining structural integrity. Imagine them as the plant's construction crew, reinforcing young plant parts with their thick cell walls, particularly at the corners. This reinforcement is what allows plants to stand tall and resilient, braving strong winds with ease. Now, we venture into the domain of Sclerenchyma cells. These cells are the plant world's architects of strength, their cell walls heavily thickened and lignified. They lend structural support to mature plant parts, such as stems, and are the unsung heroes behind every sturdy plant you see. But the journey doesn't end here. In our upcoming sessions, we will delve deeper into the secrets and marvels of these plant cell types and tissues. So, are you ready? Thanks for joining us on this fascinating adventure. Hey, wait, okay, that's all from me, friends. Now it's your time to display your skills and alertness. Alright, it's quiz time. After our thrilling expedition through the world of plant cells, here's a challenge for you. If Collenchyma cells were characters in a superhero movie, who do you think they'd be and why? Get those creative gears turning and drop your answers in the comments below. Let's see who can come up. Can you draw a diagram to compare and contrast Parenchyma, Collenchyma, and Sclerenchyma? Pause the screen and fill in this diagram. Hey there, if you're chilling with me in the lab right now, brace yourselves for some serious fun. We're about to explore the realm of plant cells. Grab your lab coat, and let's journey into the microscopic jungle. Let's shrink down to explore these tiny botanical wonders up close and personal.
Biology is fun. Biology is fun.
I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more science videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.